like, not
Yeah, go
when
ahead.
I was you always looking.
Yeah.
You always like who the coldest out? Who really like, bro? I used to go to it was called the Universal Success Program. It was in the projects. I would go, we go after school and do our homework or whatever.
Yeah.
This was like when I was really just starting to get into, so I'm about 15, 16,
Yeah.
At the time. And bro, I remember having Jadakiss and Styles P, both of their album covers.
Mhm.
I printed them out. They were like black and white.
Yeah.
And I had them like taped to the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like in my mind, like I had already started writing and like, but to me, like they was going the craziest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I would be sitting there writing. The process with like creating music is a little different now. I don't really like sit there and write.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I would be sitting there writing and looking up at them. Like, man, if if you ain't goddamn it, come on, how these niggas coming?
You might as well leave
it alone.
Yeah.
But that was the motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the motivation. Like
in the early, not to cut you off too, but in the early on, like when you begin to get into it like that, one of the things you quickly realize is that, the nigga who got the biggest song is rarely ever the nigga who necessarily is the most skilled, a lyricist or the most skilled rapper.
Exactly.
It's those two things just don't have no connection with each other.
Exactly.
But you really only understand that if you get into the culture. You know what I'm saying? You get into it and you're not necessarily just a casual. You understand that it's like, to me, it's similar with how sports is. Like somebody who a casual sports fan, they gonna know the big names that's on the commercials and that's on the TVs and stuff like that. But when it's time to start talking about the role players, like they don't know none of the role players. But the only way you win in the championship is with the good role players. You know what I'm saying? And with the good defense, you know what I'm saying? The good 3-point shooter, the good passer who don't got the biggest contract, or who don't got the name brand shoes or nothing like that. But those is all the components that really make it so that you're part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something that you just passively doing. And to me, like Jada and Styles really represent that. Like if you grew up at a hip hop at a certain time, like Styles was never the most famous rapper.
No.
But if you listen to Styles, you ain't telling me niggas is rapping better than Styles.
Because to me, he got something that Kiss don't got.
Yeah.
Just like Kiss got something that he
Styles
don't got.
Yeah.
And I can't leave out She.
You
know what I'm saying? So when you like I said, when you a creator and a consumer, you take in everything differently.
Yeah.
Just like with Fabulous. When Fabulous came out,
yeah.
Damn, this nigga rhyming like 4 words.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga rhyming like 4 words.
Yeah.
And it was how niggas would put shit together and it would be like very influential.
Yeah.
Like when it came to like me just figuring out my craft.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just figuring out my craft. And I remember like for a while, bro, I used to make music that I thought people would like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a certain step in your journey too, is getting over that. You know what I'm saying? Making music not for what people want, what you think people want to hear, but what you feel like you need to make.
Yeah, what you need to make. And then also with coming up and being, you know, in the projects and being black and impoverished, and when you making music and you young, a part of you wants to be like braggadocious.
Thanks, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until you're able to be in it long enough and then you able to step back and like, what's my stance in it for real? What's my place and like what's going on for real? What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, speak on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that became more important. Don't get me wrong, I always wanted to say some slick, witty shit.
Right,
always. You feel me?
Yeah.
But my place in it became more important than that.
Yeah.
Breaking down design, and got a purple tinge with me. And the 815 every night a murder mystery. Tossing, turning in your sleep, it's hard to get relief. No time to speak, so keep it brief. My mission incomplete.
I still can't believe your ass gone. Somehow I can't honor that. Damn, I miss you, Black Tone. All I knew was Find a Lack. Damn, I used to have songs about me wanting Ronda back. Now bullets flying over niggas' heads as if they John Morant.